What's going on, everybody? So it's been a while since I've made a video on here. It's been probably around 3 months, and quite a lot has gone on in my life since that 3 months has happened. And I'm definitely going to be doing some updated videos on this channel, but I just wanted to quickly get on here because, a few months ago, 3 months ago, I made a promise to myself, and I told myself that I was going to try to upload every single day, at least something. And I made a few videos on how, just upload, just don't care about what people think and all these things. And I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but again, I have to say that this constant trap, this prison that we put ourselves in of this perfectionism and this needing to be perfect, and the audio needs to be perfect, and the lighting needs to be perfect, and everything needs to be perfect. This perfectionism that we find ourselves in, it's so constraining, and it constrains us from doing the things that we want to do, like posting a video every day. So I just wanted to quickly get on here, make a video, because I really didn't feel like it, again, like all the other videos I've said. And I want to just tell you guys and really preface that, don't let your hiccups define you. Don't allow your mistakes to define you, right? Like if you told yourself you're going to do something and, life happened, or for whatever reason, you didn't do it, just get back on the saddle and just keep going, and don't worry about it. And don't let that define you, and don't let that demotivate you. Because, there was a lot of times when I was thinking, oh, well, I didn't stick with what I was saying, so you know what? I'm not going to come back on because I'm so ashamed of it. I'm not even going to come back on anymore. But that's not really the right way to go about it, right? Because you're not going to make progress that way. So here I am. Anyways, I'm going to make this video quite short and concise, and it's going to be about battling your inner mind and self-control. I just want to mention something because it's something that I've noticed, and I've been doing a lot of research on this topic actually, about, self-control, just because, like my other videos said, I've been finding myself, picking up my phone all the time and getting trapped with scrolling and all these things. And, the power has gone out. I'm using one of these wand lights. The power has gone out completely. We had a bomb cyclone in the northwest. So like Vancouver, southern Canada, kind of northern United States. And I'm visiting my mother. I'm visiting my mother here in Seattle, and we had a bomb cyclone. And so we had a really, really big storm. Think of it as like a hurricane, but a winter kind of hurricane. It's very crazy. Trees fell out of the ground. Powers went out, I think, for over 100,000 people. The power's been out. There's no heating in here. It's freezing. That's why I'm wearing a jacket. What this whole thing had me thinking about, the power being out and all this stuff, right, is how connected we really are to our phones. I found myself constantly going on my phone to check things, even though I don't even have data or Wi-Fi. I'm still checking my phone. This is nothing but an addiction, right? This battle I'm having in my head all the time of me saying, my brain saying, oh, you should check your phone, you should check your phone. And me kind of wrestling with my brain has been something that I've really taken note of the past couple of days of no power. And it's been something that I have really, really come to realize, that if you are in true self-control, if you are in the driver's seat, really comes from staying in conflict with your own mind, if that makes sense. Staying in that argument and tussling with your own inner thoughts that you might not agree with. That really is what self-control is. And I'll give you guys some examples. So, I've done a lot of dieting in my past. I've done tons of diets. I've been working out for, 10 years. I've done so much with fitness. So I'm going to use this as an example. Whenever I was dieting, and whenever I was having issues with dieting and struggling to stay on track with diet, I noticed that whenever I let myself go, when I let myself forget about this struggle, is when I would binge eat, and when I would cheat on the diet, and when I would do these things. Or say I was trying to fight with myself to not go on my phone. The second that I stopped the battle in my head, the second that I stopped arguing with my own mind, was when I gave in to the phone. And it was when I truly shut myself up and just went on my phone and allowed myself to. And so something that I've really kind of come to the conclusion of, which really sucks because it's kind of annoying and it's very stressful and it's not great, but obviously growth comes from pain and growth comes from being uncomfortable. So this is just a reality I've found, is that staying in a tussle with your mind is the key to anything that you're doing, whether it's studying, whether it's editing a video that you really want to edit and you haven't done it yet, whether it's staying on track with your diet, whether it's going on a run, whether it's going to the gym. These are all things that the tussle with your mind, the wrestling with your mind, and this constant inner kind of dialogue that you're telling yourself, these inner battles you're having, staying in that kind of awareness mode of being conscious of these things being uncomfortable and being conscious of the fact that you are struggling with not doing these things, you are struggling with not going on your phone, you're struggling with not cheating on your diet. Staying aware of these things and staying in that kind of argument with your own self, with your own consciousness, is the key to not doing it. It's the key. I know that sounds so simple and it sounds kind of, I really hope you guys kind of understand what I'm trying to say. Or making this video, for example, you know, I honestly had so much resistance to making this video and I just did it. And this is something that I've really found, you know, other than the action principle, the do something principle, sorry, the one that I made a video about a while back, which was definitely my favorite video I've made so far. It was really just about staying in that constant argument with your mind. And the second that you allow your mind to run free, and the second that you lose grasps on the reins, you know, of your brain, is when you give in to these problems. So this is just a quick video. I'm really just gonna end it off here just because I really told myself I was gonna make a video every day and I didn't do it. So I'm gonna keep this one short and concise for now. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself, but I just wanted to quickly get on here and help maybe some of you guys out and give you some advice on this. And that is this very short and concise video about, if you guys are struggling with something, really try to stay in that tussle. Try to stay aware of the things that you want to do and do not let up. As much as it can be tiring, as much as it can be frustrating, you know, if you really don't want to go on your phone, you're just gonna have to kind of constantly stay aware of that. And I know it can get tiring, but it's what you have to do. And so, yeah, stay in that constant tussle with your mind and remember that anything that's worthwhile in your life, anything that you're trying to accomplish is going to be uncomfortable. And being in this state of constant awareness is a price that you will have to pay to keep yourself accountable. That's it. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will hopefully be posting tomorrow. Okay, bye.